X-Men First Class. So this movie was intended to be a franchise reboot and contradicted the events of X-Men Origins Wolverine. However, the follow-up film, which is X-Men Days of Future Past, retconned First Class into a prequel to X-Men, the first X-Men back in 2000. First Class is set primarily in 1962 during the Cuban Missiles Crisis and focuses on the relationship between Professor Charles Xavier, played by James McAvoy, and Erik Lehnsherr, Magneto, played by Michael Fassbender, and the origins of their groups, the X-Men and the Brotherhood of Mutants, respectively, as they deal with the Hellfire Club, led by Sebastian Shaw, played by Kevin Bacon, a mutant supremacist bent on enacting a nuclear war. All right. So, before you ask, yes, there will be spoilers. Whatever comes to my mind, I will be addressing it in this video. So, if you haven't seen it, I mean, the movie came out in 2011, so it came out like a decade ago, so that's plenty of time to watch a 2-hour movie. So, anyway, here we are. So, let me just say this right off the gate. So, Michael Fassbender and James McAvoy, oh my god, they were so amazing. I loved them. When I see James McAvoy, I can see a Patrick Stewart. When I look, well, maybe not Patrick Stewart, but I could see Charles Xavier. When I look at Michael Fassbender, and not just look at both of them, but when I listen to them, like the dialogues that's said, and their acting and their performances, I can see and hear the voices of Professor X and Magneto. It was amazing. I love their performances. As much as I love James McAvoy as Charles Xavier, it was so sad. The most sad part was Michael Fassbender's Magneto. Like, the movie, like, oh my god, it continued what the first X-Men movie, where Erik, he's at the gates, he and his mother are separated from each other, and he's like putting his hand out, and he's bending the gates, the metal gates, and then one of the troopers, or one of the soldiers, like hit him on the head with a gun, and it continued there, and oh my god, Sebastian Shaw, this motherfucker shot like Eric's mother, and it was so sad. And Michael Fassbender channeled his, the sadness of Erik in him. He channeled the pain and the struggle in him when he was trying to move that giant, I believe it was a satellite. It was amazing. It was amazing. Rose Byrne. First of all, Rose Byrne is hot. She's hot. But I do like her as like a supporting character of this film. And also, Nicholas Hoult as Beast, and then Jennifer Lawrence as Mystique. Mystique, and one of the things I didn't like about the film is like how Mystique, or Raven, she's like going around and giving like each of the members of the group like their comic book names. It's like you should be Professor X and you should be Magneto, and I'm like, how do you and I'm like, that's, I don't know what the word is. I don't know what the word is. It's not convenient. It's not is it a convenience, a coincidence? But like, okay. And also, one of the things I don't like about the film is January Jones. Like, as Emma Frost. She's very she's very dead. Like her face, her reaction is very dead. And she continues to be a very bad, and her acting in this film as Emma Frost, it was bad to just look at. I think she's just there to be eye candy, if anything. But anyway, yeah, those are like the two issues I have with the film. But everything else was just amazing. I love this movie. I love X-Men First Class. And I feel like this movie should get more attention. I feel like it's underrated and it should get more attention. People should see this movie. It's one of the better X-Men movies. Like X-Men, X2, Days of Future Past, First Class, Wolverine, Logan. Logan is like golden. That movie is golden. But yeah. And also Deadpool 2. So that's it. That's all I have to say for X-Men First Class. I mean, I could go into detail, like, I did like, actually, you know what? I was planning on closing this video, but I actually want to talk about, like, I did like how Charles and Erik, they're training the team. They're training the team, yeah, it was nice. It was nice seeing, them training the team and getting them to be the best that they can be, to develop their powers and to improve themselves. So I did like that. But yeah, well, as a villain, Kevin Bacon as Sebastian Shaw was, I love Kevin Bacon. So yeah, I love Kevin Bacon, and I thought he was a pretty good villain. I don't know if I would go far and say he's like the best X-Men villain. He's the best villain in the X-Men universe. I don't know, but he's definitely one of the better ones, because we've definitely gotten worse. We definitely gotten worse. He's no Magneto, I will say that. Magneto will always be the best X-Men villain, whether it's played by Michael Fassbender or Ian McKellen. But anyway, yeah, that's all I have to say for X-Men First Class. If you've seen X-Men First Class, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for taking your time to listen to my review. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends and family, and I will see you soon.